Does height matter in a guy?
Yeah. If he's not 6'4" above, he's not it.
So you're judging guys based on something they can't change, though?
Yeah, sorry.
All right, but I judge based on unnatural beauty. I see you guys got a lot of makeup on, so let's see what you look like without the makeup.
Every time a man says what he wants in a woman, he's the bad guy. But when women set their standards, it's radio silence, and no one has anything to say. I'll be reacting to this video and a few others about what women expect from men versus what they're actually able to get. If you like what I do here, don't be afraid of that subscribe button because it'll really help me out and help keep the channel going. But without further ado, let's get into the mess.
A lot of people won't accept that the type of person that they're attracted to don't even like them. It's a cold world.
It is.
I mean, it sounds good. It's cool to have standards, or it's cool to have a wish list, but they don't like you. Like
So the man that you looking for ain't necessarily looking for you.
And this is what I say in every video. And unlike me, these guys have money. And if these are the type of men that women want, they have to make sure they're offering what these guys are looking for. Otherwise, you're just living a dream that'll never come true.
When the last time you seen a tall man with a tall ass woman? Tall men ain't even attracted to tall women. They like short women. So then they take all the short women, then they leave all the tall women out here. Now it's just a bunch of short dudes trying to talk to tall women, and tall women don't like short men, but short men love tall women. The tall women looking for the tall dudes, but the tall dudes done stole all the short women, so the short dudes can't have no short women. It's crazy. It's stupid. They be like, they want a rich man. Rich men don't. Ain't no rich dude sitting around like, I wonder what Keisha with them 3 kids is up to. I feel like changing a life today. It don't happen.
Which is the point we're always making. Even though it's possible for a single mom to land herself a guy who's got some serious cash in the bank, she's still got to be the type of woman who can attract a man like that. Not all single moms are created equal. There's a big difference between Kimmy, who lets any Pookie or Ray Ray shoot up the club, and Jennifer, who was married to a guy that passed away, or maybe even divorced.
It's unreal. A lot of women have this idea of the great, perfect man, right? And it's not even something that they really want. That's just what they heard somebody else want.
Right.
Like, that don't make sense.
I want a guy, he need to be over 6 foot tall. He need to be educated. He need to be well-rounded. He need to be...
What you need a man that tall for? You ain't tall. You got high cabinets in Yeah, you need a man that's 6'7" for
he needs to be well-read. He got to want to travel when they ain't been nowhere. But I'm just saying, that's what they want. I heard you say that people should stop trying to change people.
Absolutely. Why would you?
So in other words, I agree. Accept the person as you find them, not how you wish them to be.
Yeah, man, these two are on a roll. Women trying to change a Tyrone into a David isn't something I'll ever get, and sometimes these women will even go as far as to having kids with a man like this, then be shocked when he leaves them high and dry. Whenever you meet someone new, you shouldn't be trying to change them. It's a waste of time. If someone doesn't have the things you're looking for, keep it moving so nobody ends up getting their time wasted.
Yep. And sometimes you can't be looking for yourself and other people just because you doing right. Don't mean everybody gonna act right.
Right.
So you just gotta know what you're dealing with. If you met that girl in the club and she was dancing, why would you tell her to stop? You can't change her. That's who she is. Right. You just need to accept what come with it.
Yeah. Now I'm like that. Look, if I meet somebody and they dress and I'm like, ooh, now all of a sudden I get with that person, now you can't dress like that no more. No, that's what I was attracted. I mean, I like that. I was attracted to that. I ain't gonna change. I don't want you to stop.
You gotta have some security in yourself.
Yes, for sure.
Knowing that it don't matter if she a freak or if she a church girl, if she gonna be on some on demon time, she gonna be on there anyway. Right. It ain't nothing you can do to stop that. You could try to intervene or delay it, but
she gonna be who she be.
She gonna be who she is, man. And I tell people all the time, just be what you be. Just don't include me.
This is all true, man. People would be much better off and happier if they were more realistic with their standards and deliberate when it came to the decisions they make in life. The man or woman you choose to build with is going to be one of the most impactful things you do, and things are really going to go left if you don't choose correctly.
Does height matter in a guy?
Yeah. If he's not 6'4" or above, he's not it.
So you're judging guys based on something they can't change, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, but I judge based on unnatural beauty. I see you guys got a lot of makeup on, so let's see what you look like without the makeup.
That's disgusting. Height is equal to makeup?
No, it's actually not. That's the point. Because you guys can change how much makeup. I can't change my height. So just take back height matters.
No, I stand on it.
Then take the makeup off.
Go to the next bar.
So you don't look good without makeup is what
I
you're saying?
do.
All these girls that do this, they act all confident, and then they see themselves on the video later, and then they comment and DM me. They're like, bro, please take it down. You can't say height matters. Now, I'm not shaking your hand. I got a girlfriend, but...
It's always this way when it comes to what a man wants when compared to what a woman wants. If women want a particular trait in a man, it's fully acceptable, and no one has anything to say about it. But when a guy lets everyone know what his demands are, all of a sudden, he's the devil, the worst person on earth. If these women can exclude a guy because of his height, there's no reason as to why men shouldn't be able to do the same thing when it comes to a woman's makeup or weight. Anyone can have whatever preferences they want, and they shouldn't be forced to change or made to feel guilty about it.
If you go on the internet and you look at what women are looking for in a partner, what's the first word they say? They don't say rich. They don't say highly successful, great achievements. Typically, they say sensitive, right? Sensitive, emotionally aware, caring. So hopefully men can absorb that.
I'm calling cap on this immediately. I don't know what internet she's using, but these are not the typical things you hear women saying online, and I don't even have to waste your time going through what they are. Given this lady's age though, she just might not be in touch with what everyone's dealing with in the modern world of dating. The things she's saying now are the types of things you would have heard back in the day, and even then, it was only on TV or in the movies. But now that we have the internet, we're able to get a more realistic view of the world. A view that isn't nearly as censored as it used to be. If women really thought these things were the most important when it comes to what they find most attractive in a man, the population of the friend zone would be cut down by at least 80%. But that's just not happening, is it? Now, the qualities she's talking about here are important when you're in a relationship, but you have to be careful when you hear women say they want a sensitive man, because that doesn't mean they want a guy who pours his heart out and cries all day. You should never take Disney-like advice like this at face value, because it's very unlikely to get you the kind of results you're looking for.
I post a picture online, a bikini picture online. There's nothing my husband can do that could compete with that level of accolade.
Attention.
Impossible.
The compliments,
The
the attention,
compliments,
the messaging, the you're so sexy and beautiful,
Yeah.
and all these different things from thousands or potentially
Around the
millions
world.
of men
Around the world.
who have money and all these things.
Yeah, and there's nothing he can do. He can't post online and get the same reaction. And more so, he can't give me the same level of validation. So what's happened is we've created a setup in society that means men have to compete with a level of validation they can't compete with. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist. He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I.
Social media has been one of the most devastating things to ever happen to relationships because they've made everyone accessible all the time. Not only can someone from your past reach out to you or your partner whenever they want, just like she said, if your wife or girlfriend posts a simple bikini picture online, she could have tons of guys trying to get at her in her inbox, which opens your relationship up to all sorts of risks. It's because of this why people like Myron from Fresh and Fit say things like, if a girl posts a bikini or thirst trap picture on Instagram, it's cheating because she's basically advertising herself to the world, letting all the men out there know that she's available, even if that's not actually the case. Some people think that's extreme, but in this context, I can definitely see where that sentiment comes from. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below.